I was born and raised in Ogden, Utah. My mother and father worked for Ogden City Schools. My father worked in maintenance as an electrician and a plumber, and my mother was a cook for Ogden City Schools. After Ogden High School, I went in the Army for 6 months active duty, Army Reserve. After that, I worked for 6 months, then went on a church mission. And when I came back, I went down to Dixie College to play basketball for 2 years. I met my wife while I was at Dixie. Her name is Margaret Hafen. She and I started dating. After graduation, she decided to go wherever I was going to go to school and play basketball. Margaret and I have 8 children. We have 7 boys, and then we had our girl. We have 38 grandchildren and still growing. I was recruited by about 50 major Division I schools after I became a junior college All-American at Dixie. It came down to the University of Utah and Weber State. It was a very difficult decision, but I was very impressed with Dick Motta and the program here. When Coach Motta was recruiting me, he took me to the Dean of the Business School, Quinn McKay. Dr. Quinn McKay and Dr. Gary Carson were incredible mentors for me. Both were dean over their respective departments. They were as good as any professors I ever had anywhere. I had a great experience here at Weber State College, both academically and athletically. First, athletically. My sophomore year, we had a very successful season. We won the conference championship, and we were the first team in the history of Weber State to go to the NCAA basketball tournament when there were only 32 teams that participated. No other school in the state went to the tournament that year. As a result of that national exposure, I was named an academic All-American. I also did pretty well in the classroom. I was named Scholar Athlete of the Year in 1968. Margaret was also going full-time with me here, my wife. We got married after my junior year. That was probably why I had such a good year and the team had such a good year. She finished college in 3 years. It took me 4 years, and she was a straight-A student. It was very nice to have the support of Margaret during those times, particularly when I didn't have a very good game and we lost a game, but she was always a great support, and we had a good time here together. Although basketball was important to me, I didn't think that I was going to be playing basketball the rest of my life, and so I was a serious student when I was here. I was invited to the Chicago Bulls rookie camp in the NBA, both in 1969 and 1970. I decided not to pursue that professional basketball career, instead of decided to pursue my career in business. So I went to Harvard and got my MBA, and so it was near the end of my second year at Harvard that I set the goal that I'd like to be the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. So every job I took after that, I didn't care the title they gave me. I didn't care what they paid me. I just said, will this give me the right experience to make me the best general manager and subsequently CEO that I can be? I joined Black & Decker as President and Chief Operating Officer in 1985, and 6 months later, the board promoted me to become Chairman and Chief Executive Officer, and I was a bit startled that it happened so quickly. At that time, I was the youngest CEO of a Fortune 500 company at the age of 42. I developed some lifelong friendships while I was here also. I mean, I enjoyed the academics, I enjoyed the athletics, but the lifetime friendships that you develop at a place like Weber State means something to you throughout your whole life. I think the time when it just dawned on me that I had made the right decision, back when I was deciding what school I should go to, is when we went to the NCAA tournament and I was accepted at the Harvard Business School. And I look back and said, little did I know at the time I made that decision that Weber State would have such a profound effect on my life.